Rob Kapaku. I'm currently serving as the president of the board of directors at Wesley Foundation. Wesley Foundation.
Asked to be part of the board and to take over part of the technology.
What drew me in was the fact that as a grad student who came here over the summer, there was very little community for me to join. I saw my lab more than I saw other humans. But the Wesley Foundation was a place where I was welcomed immediately, I could join the community immediately, and got plugged in to a support network who helped me whenever I struggled with something, a nurturing network that I could join a Bible study, I could join in fellowship and learn more about discipleship.
I was only here really 81 and 82. I kind of plugged into the grad student fellowship at that time. And just the welcoming and the environment, like you guys know, just draws you in. The director at Wesley Foundation was very helpful to me when I was struggling to figure out what is God calling me to do. I graduated in industrial engineering from Purdue. Decided I was really feeling called to go into ministry. So I went to seminary, became a pastor.
A friend of mine invited me, Glenn Knepp, childhood best friend. Known him all my life growing up. And we were inseparable, and he invited me out. It was like you guys are like, this is a weird place. Like people hug at the end. And I don't really do church. The last time I was in a church at a retreat, somebody was turning off the lights and screaming bloody murder and telling me I was going to go to hell. And I'm like, I don't think this church thing is for me. I don't like you people. So I would consider myself a church exile, if you will. I never really got it, but the people is what kept me here. I didn't get the religious thing. I never did. I tried to, but I didn't. But I saw what that had done for people like Glenn and Lana, and I was like, I'd like to be more like them, and less hot-headed, and cool-minded, and open, and peace, and grace, and welcoming, and warm, and forgiving, and honoring of other people. I'd like to be around people like that and become somebody like that. So whatever this Jesus thing is, I don't know that I'm bought into it, but it sounds like a pretty neat gig. Austin reached out with Rob. Either way, all they had to do was say Glenn and Lana, and my answer was yes. And that's honestly why I stayed here as a student, was Glenn and Lana. And another gentleman named Steve Kane.
One thing I really hope to see for the coming year is a renewed alumni association. So we have hundreds of alumni out there, literally some dating back to the 1940s and 50s, who are still out there all across the nation and some across the globe. And I'd love for us to have a better way of communicating with those alumni and connecting them, and even connecting them with current students today. So that's my one thing.
With Rob, I'd really like to see more alumni involvement, which could be, coming here, visiting, helping, writing check, going on PayPal. There's a lot of potential out there with alumni.
To tell our stories. As the tech guy and somebody who, as a consumer of podcasts, I think that there's a lot of power in that and a lot of free availability for that, and a lot of outreach that's possible with that. And I think that somehow to better tell the Wesley story, not only as an institution, but also as the people that make up the institution, I think that would be pretty powerful. I would say that the people are what make this place special.